Hello, welcome back to another video from the Raging Ginger. It's your host, Raging Ginger, and we're back again with another Total War Warhammer 2 online gameplay, another Challenger video. If you saw from my last Challenger video, it was Dwarves versus Empire, and I took the W. Back at it again, different Challenger. This guy has decided that he thinks I can't win with any army that isn't the Dwarves, so I'm here to prove him wrong, and I have picked the Lizard Men. And with my lord, the great Slan himself, look that toad man, Lord Mazdamundi, wizard, spellcaster, armored, armor-piercing melee. In his support, he's got the Saurus Scar Veteran. And let's go through my army. On the right side here we have two Ancient Salamanders and a Feral Stegodon. And as my infantry, look at all those temple guards and skinned cohorts. And Croxagores, more temple guards, more skin cohorts. Croxagores, temple guards, skin cohorts. In support, Blessed Bastiladon, a Feral Stegodon as well. Another Blessed Bastiladon. On the left side, in the flanks, got some Cold One Spear Riders. But the beauty of this army is really the Beast, the Shredder of Lustria, the Regiment of Renown version of the Dread Saurian. Look at that. Primed, ready for combat. He's under missile fire from my opponent, who has decided to Vanguard position some Illyrian Reaver Archers. I don't know how long they are going to last, considering they're getting hammered by my Blessed Bastiladons. Meanwhile, he also has in position some Dragon Princes, War Lions on his left side. He's also put in Vanguard position in the back some Illyrian Reaver Archers. And for his main army composition, here we go. He brings in 3 dragons, his lord a prince riding another dragon, and his front line consists of some Lothran Sea Guards, Sword Masters, Phoenix Guards, Halberdier Infantry. Look at them, they are primed, ready, armored, armor-piercing, anti-large, charge defense against all. They are ready to take my monsters down. That's going to be a tough matchup to do for myself. Here he also brings in missile infantry, light armored, but Regiment of Renown versions of light armored archers. They're going to do a lot of damage, I think. Moon Dragon, more Lord Masters, Lothran Sea Guards. He also brings in a Lord Master of Hoth. Look at that, a wizard. He's ready, he's primed. His lord, a prince. He's also in the back line. He's got some Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers. Meanwhile, I've Vanguard positioned all these bad boys. Behind him, some Tarragon Riders, Regiment of Renown versions, Skint Skirmishers in the back line. Also on the other side, more Caradon Riders, 2 non-Regiment of Renown, 1 Regiment of Renown. They hit that back line, get their monsters out of their main army so that I can slam them with my main army. Look at the Star Dragons, their Prince, the Arcane Phoenix, their Moon Dragon, all coming in to protect their behinds from my Vanguard position infantry. That is a big hit from that Blessed Bastiladons, taking a lot of damage, those Illyrian Reaver Archers. Meanwhile, in the back, his other Vanguard position archers are coming in. And that is it. Balance of power. I have more units than him by 300, but I think his main thing is that he spent his money on those big dragons and that Arcane Phoenix. He also has plenty of Regiment of Renown version infantry. Look at those archers, they're ready and primed to go. So, as I always say, let's rage on. Battle on the way. Reaver Archers in the back. Don't know how much damage, just some simple arrows are going to do against some heavily armored Blessed Bastiladons. Protect the back. I've sent in, look at that Saurus, just going in the back. Get rid of those archers. Sent in my Cold One riders. This is a horrible matchup. Look at that. It's 2 against 1. Dragon princes, dragon armor, armored and shielded, martial mastery against some simple Cold One. Oh, damn, that is gonna hurt leadership, taking a hit in melee. Unit losing decisively, half health down, and basically no damage on those dragon princes. While also another unit of those dragon princes have escaped. Those Illyrian riders are not doing great against my Cold Ones, and that Vedsorian. Blessed Bastillodon has turned around, started hitting them from the back. Skin cohorts, temple guards, in support of one another. Big hit by the dragon princes on that skin cohort. Meanwhile, his flanks are getting hit by my vanguard position units. Moondragon under half health, doing some big hits on my skin skirmishers. Skin skirmishers against their pigeon, not the best matchup for me. Ripping to shreds some poor old lizardmen, and they're terrified. I would be too. That's a pigeon that really is gonna mess you up. Archers doing some great damage. Big miss by Lord Master Mundi. Would have been nice if he hit them there. Feral Stegodon has had enough. He's going for a little break. Croxagores hitting those sword masters, but it's not the best matchup as their Phoenix guards, archers in their backline, all hitting at the same time. Skin cohorts doing their best to support. 3 against 1 on their prince. Pterodon riders, skin skirmishers, Regiment of Renown versions, but their Lothran Sea Guards is also in support. Ooh, big hits from going somewhere. Lord Master Mundi is up and primed. His friends are routing, but it is fine. We're gonna get that turning around. Right side flanking maneuver by my skin cohorts and my temple guards coming from the right side. Going to hit them where it hurts in their back line of archers and those eagle ball throwers. Let's take them out as fast as we can. Meanwhile, it is a little bit messy from all sides, but they are very compact. They're ready. They're primed. They're still in a solid position and solid formation by their units, making a little bit of a circle, trying to protect their middle squishy part of those archers. Pterodon riders not having a great time. That unit is basically gone. There's only 3 left. They are routing those archers. I mean, you've seen what Legolas can do in The Lord of the Rings. I imagine these guys are very much used to killing some dinosaurs in the streets of Lustria. Meanwhile, Shredder of Lustria against some Dragon Princes and Temple Guard and Skin Skirmishers in support. Routing them, they've had enough. They are terrified of that Dreadsorian, and I would be too. Look at him. Oof. That is, ow. Ripping him to shreds. Those guys are definitely dead. Archers against some Pterodon riders and skin skirmishers. Look at that battlefield. It is basically a bit of a mess. Units are everywhere. Their formation still holds. They're still very much boxed in, trying to protect their squishy parts, and I am trying to hit them as best as I can. The right flank is where the battle really is. Lord Mazdamundi has had enough. He tried to do his best. He only got 14 kills. He's retreating. He's wavering. I'm putting some spells to keep him alive as best as I can. Leadership back up. Skin cohorts in support. Look at Ancient Salamander now involved. Feral Stegodon also. Right side. I have broken through their right side. Moondragon on very low health. It is retreating. It's out of there, as well as those Illyrian Reaver archers. They had enough. Skin skirmishers in the back line. Gonna mop up the back. Arcane Phoenix on a revive, doing a ton of damage on my temple guards. That's gonna hurt. Star Dragon racking up some points now. 55 kills and counting. 56. My units are routing in the back. Proxigors doing as best as they can. 43 kills. It's not bad. Skin cohorts just rallying. They're trying to get back into the fight. Saurus Scarvarian not doing a great job, but regrouping, reforming, going back in there. Lord Master Mundi on a big spell on those Sword Masters and that Phoenix Guard, who are level 6 chevrons. Very nice, well spent money by my opponent because they are holding that line very well. But they're getting a pounding from that Bastillodon, and in come the Dread Saurian, just walking right through the middle. Goodbye. Those they are not having a great time. They're just Dread Saurian ripping to shred those light infantry armored. Wow, my Temple Guards has hit the back of those. More of their archers. Eco Bolt Thrower from the back, getting hit by my Skin Skirmishers. Their Moon Dragon is coming back. But how much of the tide can it turn? Prince, their lord, coming back very low health after trying to deal with a simple ancient salamander and 2 Pterodon riders. He's not having a great time back there. A lot of damage has been sustained, but he's got 75 kills, so money well spent. In the back, Cold One Riders trying to deal with as much as possible those Illyrian Reaver archers. Trying to run them off the map. Blessed Bastillodon has spotted some chillin' Reaver archers. They're shaken, damage sustained, and in comes that Bastillodon. Temple Guards have come in to regroup, hit their left side, but they're trying to regroup. My opponent here trying to somehow regroup and reform their line. Trying to do a counter charge, but is it a little too late? Balance of power is very much even. Only 60 troops in it. It could sway either way. Can the Star Dragon be the MVP at 116 kills? While Lord Master Mundi is, there he goes, Shield of the Old Ones, getting some 22% damage resistant. But this is a problem. Look at those Temple Guards. I mean, those Phoenix Guards, they're coming in. They're going to go after Lord Master Mundi. I've sent in my Skin Cohorts to do something. And my opponent has decided to turn around and get those Skin Cohorts instead of chase after Lord Mazdamundi, who has 55 kills now. Saurus Scarvarian has proved that he is absolutely useless with only 9 kills, probably because he was up against these Phoenix Guards who are armored and anti-large and armor-piercing, doing a lot of damage on my poor Bastillodon, but he holds his position, and unfortunately he's now retreating. Skin Skirmishers in their back line, skirmishing. Red Saurian, 184 kills now. He's shooting at their Lord Master, but its prime target are those Phoenix Guards right in the back. More of my warriors are rallying, and that is doing very nicely because I've got only 91 more troops than him. I need every unit I can get if I'm going to pull this W out of my hat. But look at that mess of a battlefield. Everything is everywhere, and no one is in any sort of formation or anything. But his prince almost out of the picture. It's routing, it's leaving, it's getting out of here. Bye-bye, Prince. And I turn around my Pterodon Riders and my Ancient Salamander to go support my main army. That's going to be a heavy loss for their leadership, for my opponent, who is routing on both sides. Lothran Sea Guards, terrified, they're routing. Too much damage has been sustained. But that Star Dragon is what it is. That is the MVP of my opponent. 164 kills. doing very nicely for my opponent. He's just... And meanwhile, he's trying to reform, regroup, some sort of counter-offensive. But the Dread Saurian, and in support of that Blessed Bastillodon, just mopping up the field. Lord Master, last noble, last of anything that can hold some sort of leadership bonus for my opponent, is routing as well. A revive by their pigeon, not the best, because I'm getting wrecked by my pterodons. That is going to be painful. Star Dragon against some simple pterodon riders. It's a good matchup for him. He'll rip them to shreds. And I'm reforming, I'm regrouping. Look at that. 10 more Temple Guards are coming back. Skin Skirmishers, they don't have ammunition, so they're just going to sit back and watch as their pterodon rider buddies get ripped to shreds. Backline, Lord Master Mundi, very much well protected all the way in the back. And my Bastillodon and my Skin cohorts also in support of Lord Master. Temple Guards, Pterodon Riders, just after these Phoenix Guards so they don't get after Lord Mazda. Cold One Riders have realized not worth it to chase after these light armored archers. They're just going to sit back, relax. And it really is, the balance of power is all very much in my favor. 301 to 68. Missed that 69 nice moment, but it is okay. Because we're going to get this W very nicely. Look, 301 to 66, 65. Last remaining units are that Arcane Phoenix and that Star Dragon, who have over 300 kills each. Very nicely done by my opponent, bringing them in. Those guys would be their MVPs. But they're up against my Temple Guards and my Dread Saurian and a Peril Stegodon who has come back to help. His Lord Master has coming back, but how much can he really do at 453 HP? Ooh, a nice Spirit Leech on my Dread Saurian, but that's not going to do a lot of damage on them, and that's them routing, and that is it. I take the W. Goodbye, opponent. So long. See ya. Another grudge has been completed. It's been struck off the Great Book of Grudges. And that's another W for the Raging Ginger. And we move. I hope you enjoyed that. I proved my worth. I won without using the Dwarves this time round. Taking it to him. Rushing him with my Ancient Stegodon and my Lizard Men. It was a good match. Down to the wire. Only 300 to 69 of his troops. Really was close throughout the entire battle. It could have gone both ways, but in the end, some Lizardmen proved their worth. That my monsters came through. That was really it. Those dinos were MVPs. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you next time in another video from the Raging Ginger. And like I say, let's rage on.